going to do first, we're going to be working on the upper body and a bit of the waist here. So first of all, we're just going to do some nice repetitive. So now we're going to just use the handbells here. I'm just going to come up, and we're going to do this 10 times and slowly come down. So that's 1. And if you can breathe in as you're coming down, breathe out as you're coming up. And the slower the better. Now I like to do these in the morning. Obviously you can do them in the evening or daytime, depending what's best for you. This is really great for those biceps here. No flabby arms. Breathe in, come down. You also want to make sure that your core is engaged. So your stomach is slightly pulled in and you're standing nice and straight and the knees are nice and soft. And let's just do this one more time. As always, I tend to lose count. I think that's roughly 10, maybe an extra 1 or 2 bonuses. And then just very lightly, just shake out the arms. So if you do that another 2 times, so you end up with 30, that would be really great for those arms here. So let's work a bit on the tricep here now. So I'm going to just show you from the side. I'm going to come with a flat back, slightly forward, and I'm taking one of my legs backwards. So holding and engaging the core, and you want to lift your arm up and then just pull across and come down. And we'll do this again 10 times. 3, and you should feel a contraction in that tricep. Again, coming down slowly, you don't want to rush anything. 5, halfway there. And you don't have to go all the way up, just go as far as you can. Let's do 2 more times. 1 and 2. Last one I like to hold for a few seconds and then come down. And let's go on to the other side of the other arm, other side of the body. So again, staggering the feet, bending forward slightly, nice flat back, coming up for 1, 2. Again, you want to make sure that core is engaged. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 last time, and come down. Right, so now we're going to take our weight. Again, if you don't have a weight, that's fine. And we're just going to do some side stretches. We're going to start on one side first, then swap to the other. We're going to do 10 on each side. So if you like, you can make sure that you can have your hand onto your hip and then very gently glide down with your hand. You also want to make sure that your feet are firmly on the ground and that your toes are spread out if you're not wearing any trainers. And your back is nice and straight and your knees are nice and soft. So let's just come down. So we have the weight in one arm. So come back up. Again, engaging that core. 2, 3. Again, remembering to keep fairly straight. You don't want to be doing this. You want to be fairly straight while you're doing this. 3, 4. Great one for the waist here. But we're also engaging muscles on our arms. 6. And just 2 more. And the last one, on that side at least, and shake it out. And let's swap arms now. So taking our weight on the other arm, and then again just gently slide down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remembering to hold in that core. 5. Soft knees. 7, 8, and the last one for 10. And gently come back up. And again, if you can do those for another 2 sets of 10, that would be great. So what we're going to do now, we'll do a slight lunge. So we've worked the arms, we've worked a bit here on the waist. Now let's do a bit of leg work and a bit of glute. So I'm going to use one weight. I'm going to hold one weight here. We're going to come with our opposite foot, our opposite leg. We're going to lunge forward and then come back up. And we're just going to come up and do this 10 times. So we're going up and down. You also want to make sure that your knee doesn't go over your toes. So again, so we're just getting one leg forward, the other one behind. This is also great for balance. The opposite hand, arm, we've got our weight. So let's just hold in the core again, engage that core, back nice and straight, come down, lift up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice and slow, 7, and again, if you don't have a weight, that's fine too. 9, and the last one, 10. And then just gently come up and shake it out. So let's go on the other side, the other leg. So holding the weight on the other arm, opposite leg now. So we're leaning forward, the other leg back. We're just slightly coming into a lunge here. Now you don't have to go too low. Again, you don't want the knee going over the toes. So come down, 1. This is great for the legs and the glutes. And if you find it difficult for balance, you can always hold onto a side or a chair. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And just gently come up. Just going to put the weight down. So let's just do a little bit of a cool down stretch. So just using our arms, going backwards and forwards. If you like, you can also do a bit of a twist. And then for the legs, I like to just, you want to take your legs out slightly and just bend the leg and just get a little stretch on the inner thigh. Again, you don't want the knees going over the toes. I like to look fairly forward and I don't like to collapse into anything. So again, engaging that core. And then on the other side, core engaged, just a slight bend. And coming up and shaking it out. So I hope you enjoyed today's workout with weights for women over 50. 4 great exercises. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing for more content, and a thumbs up.